Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bows & Company. I am your host, Emily O, and I am joined by wonderful company. Hello, Mom. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Emily. I'm so happy to be here.
I know, and happy first day of fall.
Same to you. I put a little sweater on for the occasion, even though it's hot outside.
I noticed your sweater.
Yeah, I like it.
We're kind of coordinating, actually, in the same color.
That's why I did it.
And I'm wearing your blazer.
I know, but I love it on you. I haven't worn that in a while. You're kind of going vintage Veronica Beard.
I have gone into the archives. You have some really great pieces in your closet. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
I am, but they needed a little reboot on a different body. Just love the vintage look on you.
Thank you so much. And Veronica Beard is such a timeless, blazer situation. And I also like it for this time of year. I actually wish she doesn't put these out anymore.
No, I have like 3 of them, these little short sleeve blazers. And it's you can still put the dickie in it.
Yes.
It's really cute.
But it's very breathable. So, because it is good for this time of year because it's warm outside. It's kind of muggy today, actually.
They should bring those back.
I agree. I'm so excited that it's the first day of fall. Happy September 22nd, everyone. I feel like we've been talking about fall for so long, but it's finally here.
I know. What is your bow this week?
My bow. I feel like just Emily O.N. Bows has been a bow. I mean, we got such a great response from last week's episode, and I feel like we had a really great week, and we have a lot of momentum going. I did kind of want to give some updates in case anyone cared. Well, I feel like we got really creative, and we definitely shifted some of our content. I don't know if anyone could notice. Small steps that, every day.
Well, the big thing that I think that you really tried to do and you followed through with it is you posted more stories.
I have been posting more stories and telling more of a story on my stories.
Yes.
Which has been good. And really just focusing on value-driven content. So shareable, savable reels, catching people's attention the first couple seconds, focusing on the hooks.
Look at her regurgitating her list of to-dos.
Showing more of my personality.
Yes.
Sharing way more on LTK, which even like in a week, I feel like that's definitely like a volume-driven platform. So I could already see that doing better.
That is sort of a wonderful reward because very quickly you saw, like, you got some insight right away.
Yes, I would say so. And I think just like I am sharing way more things that I would probably assume that nobody cared about before.
We care.
And I feel like people have cared, or just like sharing everything on LTK and like focusing on my captions more, making them more like SEO driven instead of just saying like, oh, my outfit for today, like, luxury outfit, like things that people would search more.
Oh, that I didn't realize you're doing that. That's a great idea. I do know that the starts of your reels, we have been laughing our heads off because one of the things that we're trying to do is something catchy to get all of your attention right when the reel starts. And that has been really funny because there is that whole trend where people are taking like a handbag and throwing it at the screen.
It's to that Serena Carpenter song. I feel like if you're like around my age, you know what they're talking about. And it's like this transition and people really taking it to a new level of like throwing the bag. But I feel like we've been trying to, it's only been a couple videos, but I feel like we've pivoted and I'm adding the typing sound. I'm adding hooks. I'm adding text. So
I think it's paying off. It is funny. Like you took the skirt and we're like, okay, what can we do with this skirt? Because it's a really cute skirt from Amazon. Yeah. And you were showing it 3 different ways and you like took it and then flapped it down. It was cool.
That one didn't do as well, that reel.
Okay.
I know. So it's like no rhyme or reason, but like the outfit of the day videos, like especially the one with a mini mic, like that did well.
That should be your bow. The mini mic is your new best friend. And I think for some reason, it really allows your personality to come out.
No, I feel like I am a reporter. It's the same with here when I get in front of this microphone. I love the mini mic. And we took it too far this weekend. And Elizabeth and I went out with some friends. And I was like, wait, this would be so funny to like take the mini mics out at the bar. Like, and just
I thought it was hilarious.
Interview some people. So, we hooked them up to it's so easy. And I feel like a couple years ago, like when I was in college, there was like videos circulating of like girls bringing walkie-talkies to the bars.
Oh yeah.
And like talking to their friends over the walkie-talkies. And like, I'm all for those types of games. Like, I think it's just like fun. So we took the mini mics and we thought we were the funniest people there.
I love how Elizabeth clipped it to the stem of her glass. I thought that was hilarious. soon we'll have like a full microphone with a stand.
I hope so.
You know, wouldn't that be hilarious
I hope so.
if influencers started doing that, like the full full stand with a microphone?
So the mini mics have taken on a life of their own, which I could not be happier about.
I will say, Dad the other day goes, what's with the microphone that she's holding? Because he had been watching some. I said, it's a thing.
I will say, I feel like everyone was like against it. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like,
yeah. And I do think
you're like, yeah, I was.
I was. It was funny because I'm like, why are you holding it like that? You're holding it like it's like a teeny. I guess. Oh yeah, you were like tiny. I go, put your fingers down. Like I'm distracted by your fingers.
I didn't even notice it. It was just nobody like the else.
It was cute. And then you can get some. Because Dad's like, should she clip it? I said, no, that's part of the allure and the fun is holding it.
Yeah, we were walking around interviewing people, and they like thought that we were like part of, I don't know, like the social team for like the restaurants.
Did they answer you?
Yeah, of course.
That's great. Well, and people like microphones.
Yeah, people love microphones, and anyone is willing to talk about themselves in public if you give them the platform.
I will say, my mom last Christmas walked into the house, and she had a portable karaoke machine. With a microphone. I mean, there's something to it. Children like them. Any age likes a microphone.
I feel like I was always asking for microphones, like when I was little for Christmas. Like I always wanted some sort of like stereo system.
No, we did, and we had a full-on karaoke thing with the stand-up microphones. I mean,
yeah, I just needed amplification.
And I love that you could just put it in your purse.
Oh, and I had a small purse too, and I just whipped those out.
They're so cute,
and it was a good time. So again, even I said this last week, even if you're not a content creator, like get the mini mics. They're a really fun thing to do.
And I will say, because I've been paying attention to the mini mics, I noticed though I do think it is clearer. You know, if you are talking, it's easier to listen to a reel when they're mic'd.
I agree. I think it just gets people's attention.
Yeah.
So that was definitely, I would just say Emily on Bows as a whole is a bow. And I am still excited about like everything that we talked about last week. And I've actually been sharing the knowledge with some people. I was like communicating with some other content creators over the week and just kind of sharing what I've learned. So, spreading the knowledge.
Oh my gosh.
That's honestly, that's a low is that our microphone covers keep falling.
It did it earlier, and I thought something fell from the ceiling. Definitely my low. Yes. And I need to figure out how to fix it.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you've noticed or that you're looking forward to trying this week with the new things that you've been implementing?
I think that it's still very like fashion heavy content, which is fine, but I think we need to like integrate some more like home and just like other avenues. Like we're going to revamp my apartment.
Yes.
I know you have like a fall gift situation that we're excited to share. So yeah, I think it's still very fashion heavy content, which is fine, but I do want to like integrate some other stuff into it.
Yes. And we did think, we haven't asked Claire yet, but we're thinking we might go check out her nursery.
I would love to. Well, one, I need to see the updates in the nursery. But I also think it would be a really fun thing to share with you guys. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of the update on the social front, and I feel like we're cooking with oil. I think things are just going well. So even in a small week, small steps have been made, and you can see the progress. What would your low be for this week?
I don't really have a low this week. I had a fantastic week. What about you?
I had a really great week as well. For some reason, I think we have some sort of like jaw situation going on. I think I've been clenching my jaw at night. I just like think the stress of like having to make $1 million in a year is like really taking a toll on me.
Right.
So, but I have my like dentist appointment, like my cleaning this week. And then I'm also getting, for the first time, which you guys have gotten, a lymphatic massage for my mouth. But you said that they have also helped you release your jaw.
Yes. I've had this before. I've also had massotherapists do it, and they put a glove on and they go into your mouth.
Yeah.
And if you've never had it done before, it kind of hurts.
Well, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, I think you're clenching. It's like from LTK, you're clenching. And I'm a clencher. I wear a mouth. You might need a mouth guard.
I might need a mouth guard. Yeah, I think it is all because it's coming on the sides. It's kind of like a full jaw situation. So that's definitely been a low because it's actually really uncomfortable.
But I think that's good. You're going to the dentist, and then you said you're getting the lymphatic, and she'll get in there, and it hurts, but it releases. Elizabeth had it done too. Because those little jaw muscles, I mean, we eat, we talk, we grind.
Yeah, I think I'm clenching.
And clench. So I think that's going to help tremendously.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.
But I feel bad because you did take a little Advil.
It's just annoying. And I feel like I've been talking weirdly because it's just like I'm favoring it. But not to worry. I'm going to see professionals. So yeah, I did want to share a really funny another bow which kind of leads into a funny story. Honestly, like this whole week, Ann and I have just been working, so we don't have like a ton to report on.
Right.
But the other day, something that is always kind of, and you can jump into the story at any point, just annoying, is that our FedEx is not super close to where we need it to be. It's closer to where my apartment is. So oftentimes you'll give me the packages, and as I'm going home, I swing by the FedEx store. But it's just like an annoying spot.
Right.
And our UPS store is a lot closer. It's much more convenient. So the other day we were like, you looked it up for some reason.
Well, we were running a bunch of errands and we had limited time, and it was too far. I didn't want to deal with going to the actual FedEx store. So we were standing in line somewhere, and I Googled nearest FedEx, as if I'm in some new town or something. But I thought maybe, because how sometimes I know our Walgreens does it, but none of that is near where we were. So I Google it, and it shows up like within like 3 streets from where we are, where I pass all the time. And I see the street. I'm like, okay, maybe this is in an office building. Like, how have I never known this? This could be my bow for the week. It was thrilling.
My bow. It was thrilling.
We're raising expectations. It's a really dumb story. But I drive around. I think I know where it is. I drive there, nothing. So then, and keep in mind, this is minutes from our home where we drive all the time.
Maybe 3 minutes.
Yes. So then we're driving on the name of the street, and I know the street. And I'm like kind of looking out the front. Emily's in the passenger seat. I said, oh my gosh, it's right there.
And I look at it because I think she's found it. And I'm staring at it. And I go, because we think it's a FedEx drop-off. I go, and Mom goes, oh my God, it's right there. I'm staring
like, how
at
have I
it.
passed this all the time? It's right there.
And I go, Mom, that's a refrigerator. And she goes, what? I said, Mom, that's a refrigerator at the end of a driveway that someone has left out as garbage. Like,
it's like in the back of a store.
Back of the store, and somebody had like taken, it was like a white refrigerator, and we could not stop laughing. I'm like, no, Mom, that's a refrigerator.
I wanted to find it so badly, and it looked like a big white stationary FedEx thing because I could only see it from the back. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe the FedEx marking is on the front.
Could you imagine if we got out and like
put it in the freezer?
It was actually Elizabeth's one of her bracelets that she got for her graduation.
Oh my gosh, her
ladybug, or her ladybugs from Van Cleef. I think we've talked about it on the show before.
Yeah,
one of her wings fell out. This was like a couple months ago. Well, you hadn't gotten around to sending it back, so that's what you were shipping back. I was like, could you imagine if you put her Van Cleef bracelet in the refrigerator and it just was like there?
And I called them. I'm like, you didn't get it? I put it in the refrigerator.
I put it in the refrigerator. Like, this was like one of the drop-offs that you said. We would never be able to find. I mean, we would have realized it.
Obviously, we would
have.
So
then we end up taking a turn. We can't stop laughing. And turns out it was like kind of in an office building parking garage. It was covered, and it was the FedEx drop-off. And they come Monday through Friday. They pick it up every day at 6.
I couldn't believe it.
It was the best news ever. It was so close to our house. I can't believe that it's been there for.
I couldn't believe it.
I still can't believe it.
And right next to it was also a mailbox, which is equally thrilling because our mailbox situation is, the one that I always go to, you have to pull over to the side of the road on the incorrect side of the street. So you're facing, it's bad. People
weird.
Honk at you and then you get out. It's strange. Well, this was, you know what? That's my bow.
Should be.
The low is that I couldn't tell the difference between a refrigerator and a FedEx box, but that was so cool.
It was so cool. We literally go past it almost once a day.
And we have so many, obviously, orders and we need FedEx. And the main FedEx place, you have to park, you have to get out. It's a production. I pulled right up. Of course, then I'm like, okay, how big of a box could we put in this thing?
I think pretty large.
I think so too. And then I got a text this morning that they received it. So it did work.
This is huge.
Huge
for the program.
It was Friday and they come till 6 o'clock.
It was 3.
And it's Monday and they already got it.
I mean, amazing.
The mail system.
I tell ya.
So that was, every time I think about me saying, oh my gosh, it's right there.
I thought she found it. I stare at it. I go, no, Mom, that's a refrigerator. Sounds crazy you're saying it out loud to them.
You probably won't even think it's funny, but
they probably won't even think it's funny, but it was
really
so funny in the moment. I was like, and they did look identical. Honestly, they were two white stationary, like large boxes.
Yes.
So yeah, that was another collective bow.
Yes. I mean, I do have a low. I don't know if I should share it, but we just got a new product in.
Yeah, super annoying.
And the part of it is shorter than it was supposed to be, and I'm super frustrated. So I'm going to actually say that's my low. I'm not going to go into the details because I'm so annoyed by it, but it took forever to get. We designed it, and part of it was not made to the correct measurement, and I'm really bummed out.
Yeah, and we found this out like moments before we started recording. So
yeah, I'm trying to shake it, but I'm going to say that is for sure my low.
It's super annoying.
I know.
These products. We've been having like a lot of issues.
And they're so good. These two things that we ordered are so good. We designed it, and it's taken a few months, and there was just a little glitch. So hopefully we can fix it.
Yeah, nobody listens.
No.
Nobody
no
listens.
Attention to detail.
Zero attention to detail. No attention, actually. There's just like, forget to detail. There's no attention.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is my low.
That's both of our lows. I think we're going to work through it, but it's just like another thing that you have to do. A lot of emails back and forth.
Oh, it's been going on
for
a couple months, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, for this, and then it shows up and it's incorrect. So you just kind of want to like throw the whole box out the window.
I do. And in the whole scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just frustrating when you haven't vision and you thought it was going to be a certain way. So when we're done with this, I'm going to go send some emails.
Yeah, I'm going to have some.
What does Elizabeth always do when she's
beep boop, bop, boop, beep boop? That's how we feel recently. I feel like I need 5 monitors, 7 hands, 15 people.
I know.
Because a lot of those things, it's like it doesn't seem like much, but those are probably 30 emails back and forth for the product to show up and it not to work.
Right.
So it's like, it's just frustrating. And I'm sure everybody in their, homes and jobs feel the same way. Those little things. It's just like, ugh.
And you can't let them get you down because they really can. They're super annoying.
They would really. I mean, it's a lot of those little things. Yeah. I feel like. But you cannot let them get you down because there's always a solution.
I'm also excited, speaking of products, that we did do a sale, which we don't do very often.
Yeah, we had so many orders over the weekend.
And it makes us really happy because we have such great products, and I'm happy. Somebody bought a necklace and they're wearing it in their wedding. Oh my gosh, guys.
Every time it falls, it's like the first time it falls.
It
terror
scared me.
I know. I'm like, I saw it happening. I'm like,
I'm just gonna put it down
because it's turning into a liability.
It is. It scares me.
It scares you. You look so scared. I'm like, she's gonna register that it's the same thing that keeps falling.
No, we're gonna have to. We have a lot of maintenance to do when we're done.
No, it's a lot of just like technical things.
Yes,
like we need a person to come in, like, and
help.
Help. We need help. We need help. A lot of people, I don't mean to cut you off. Like I've actually received some emails from people, I think after last week's podcast episode, and they've been like sending their resumes and like, offering, obviously if they have like a business or their services. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So nice. Does anyone know how to attach this to the bottom of our microphone?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
So I thought that was,
I love
I know. So I got to get back to them, but I forgot to mention that to you. I've been on top of everything else, receiving lots of resumes.
That is, I love that so much.
Yeah. So, kind of a headhunter. All right, back to what we were saying.
Yes. So what were we saying? What were we talking about?
Something about being frustrated. Something about being frustrated.
Oh no, we finished talking about the products and then about the order that came in that's not quite right, and I wanted to hurl it out the window.
Correct.
But now we're talking about the sale, and we're so happy that everyone is getting some good deals. So we're going to work on getting those orders out, some more of them this afternoon. Right. Which is really good.
After we fire all of our manufacturers.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
So crazy. Tell me what else you have going on for this first week of fall.
Okay, guys, I oddly have a really busy week.
That's why I asked.
Which I don't have time for this because I have literally just been focusing on my own bows. I have to make $1 million. Really hard when you put a goal out there. You got to stick to it.
Right.
But no, I have a pretty busy week. We have Claire's first baby shower this weekend.
Yep.
On Saturday. I have book club on Wednesday. I am getting drinks with one of my college friends on Thursday. I need to schedule another dinner with my other friend. Like, just catching up.
That's so good.
So yeah, kind of a busy week and like random appointments and like the whole jaw situation. So that's kind of like what things are looking like for my start to fall.
But you know what? I did ask ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, we have some questions
for some really fun questions. And the other day, this is completely random. Elizabeth and I were doing Would You Rather. We were both sitting there needle pointing.
Oh, I was sitting there.
Yeah, when we were at the lake house, and we were guffawing because she was coming up with some really funny ones. But it all started with, would you rather skip everywhere? You have to skip everywhere. Or would you rather walk backwards?
I see mine just went down.
This is double
We're
trouble.
done with you.
Double trouble.
I would rather skip everywhere. I
That's
feel
what
like
I
we
said.
skip everywhere anyway.
But then we were going out to dinner and doing stuff. And I said, would I have to skip up the steps?
Oh,
and
she
said yes.
No.
And she said, now see, maybe you're regretting your decision because you might rather walk backwards up the steps.
Why can't I just go take an elevator and skip in place?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So then it turned into, that's a fun game to play. Would you rather?
She was doing really funny ones. That's right. That was a lovely Saturday. We were sitting on the porch and you guys were needle pointing. I was doing some work, trying to go viral. And she was playing that and it was cracking us up.
She can't stop needle pointing. I think I've got carpal tunnel or I've got something in my thumb.
Yeah, the hands have gone.
From so much needle pointing. But I have a lot of finished products for my friend to do.
You have a ton of finished products.
And so does she, which is great. And did we tell everyone last week Claire's needle pointing? I think we did.
I think we did, but Claire's needle pointing. So
okay, so I asked you the would you rather because here's we're going to talk about first day of fall favorites. What is here we go. Would you rather do a corn maze or a haunted house?
Corn maze?
Same. Apple picking or a pumpkin patch?
I feel like they usually come as one.
No, you could go to just a place. I mean, I feel like they usually throw the pumpkins in because if they've got you out there picking the apples, but assume these are two separate establishments and you can pick one. Would you rather go pick a bunch of apples or would you rather go to a pumpkin patch?
I would maybe go to pick a bunch of apples because I feel like I could go to the grocery store and get pumpkins, but I could also go to the grocery store and get apples. I really think these should merge the two.
Like I would go to the pumpkin patch because I used to pick apples when you were little and you got to really be in the mood because now you've got, 4 dozen apples that you have to do something with.
Right.
But I love the idea of apple picking, but I think that the pumpkin patch is more fun.
Pumpkin patch. Patch.
Yeah.
One pumpkin and we're good.
Yes. And honestly, I feel like every time we would go apple picking throughout my life, it's hot. It's really, really hot. And I'm dressed for like a fall outing and I'm sweating.
I'm farming.
Yes. Yeah. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. Sweater or cardigan?
Sweater.
Yeah. Pumpkin spice latte or hot cider?
Oh, PSL. In fact, I feel like we need to go get one. We got coffee today, but I don't think they would have made a good pumpkin spice latte where we went. But I do need to get my first pumpkin spice of the season.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I do like hot cider though.
Same. But I think more day to day, I would choose the coffee over anything.
Yes. I did buy cider. Elizabeth had some today.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Okay. What is your favorite fall color?
I would say a lovely, like a rich chocolate brown followed closely by like a wine or a burgundy color. And then always a taupe,
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. These are good questions.
Okay, this is gonna get a little more serious. How does your mindset or energy shift when fall arrives?
Oh, I'm a completely different person. I come alive. I always think of the quote, life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Everyone, I always want to read The Great Gatsby this time of year. True. My whole mindset shifts. I'm motivated. I love the clothes. To me, it's more of a January 1st vibe, new year. I just feel like it's the best way to close off the end of the year. I feel like the activities in the fall are more fun. People, I don't know, just I don't love summer. I like summer because we have fun summers up at our lake house, but fall is my number one season. My birthday's in the fall. I'm a Sagittarius. I love fall.
I love the thoroughness with which you answered my question.
I love everything about fall. In fact, I can't stop talking about, I wish I could just soak up these days in September.
Yes.
The weather, the crispness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I love when there's a football game on and the whole neighborhood's inside and it's quiet out and we get to walk around. And I know that everyone's like busy. It's like everyone has a babysitter. So I love that. I like the mums that I'm seeing.
Yes.
In the front of like the little grocery store near our house. Everybody really gets into their front porch decorations here. So I love that.
How do you feel about corn stalks?
I like a corn stalk.
Same.
I like a tasteful corn stalk.
Yep.
I like a mum. I like a pumpkin. I like a hay bale. I even love, just a really just like fall cheesy wreath, like
what is your favorite color pumpkin? I don't even need Chat GPT now. Guys,
no.
I'm doing this on my own.
No, I mean,
what's your favorite pumpkin color? White?
White, but then I like a classic orange. Like I'm not crazy.
Right. Right.
But
I do like that pretty green color.
Yes.
Pumpkin. Those Cinderella ones.
The Cinderella ones. Yeah.
Orange is I like a jack-o'-lantern, but I don't love orange pumpkins.
No, I definitely like a white pumpkin. I like fall drinks. I like fall themes.
How do you feel about gourds?
Yeah, I love gourds, of course.
Me too.
Yeah. Underrated, frankly. I think there needs to be more awareness for gourds.
Yeah.
Okay,
what's your favorite candle fall scent, or do you have one?
I feel like I like a classic pumpkin spice or like an apple, like a cider. I need a really good candle for my apartment.
I will tell you, even though it's the first day of fall, it's too soon for me to have the full-on pumpkin one. I think there are some that are called fall leaves. Okay, in the fall, do you prefer chili or soup?
I'm a soup girl, but I do love chili. You've been cooking. You made a soup last night. Black bean. It's on my story, the recipe.
That is super easy. I didn't want to make dinner. I had no interest in it, and I was really happy I had all the ingredients, and it takes literally 17 minutes.
You did seem to whip it up very easily.
I did. It's very basic. It's very simple, but it was good.
It was really, really good.
And then I put a lot of it. So it was a black bean soup that was really just throwing chicken broth, salsa, a bunch of things in there. Nothing major. And then I think what saves it all are the toppings.
Well, all of it was really good. I think that'd be a good recipe for you guys at home to make for like during the week or whatever. Even if you're entertaining, it's pretty good.
It's very healthy. I don't know if I'd do it entertaining.
I don't know if I'd do it entertaining. I would definitely do it like throughout the week for the fam.
Yes. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
What else do you like in the fall, food-wise?
What did you make the following Sunday? Or the Sunday
I made
before?
Chicken lasagna.
Oh, that was really good. You made a very good chicken lasagna.
Yeah.
No, you made something else.
Last Sunday.
Oh, no, chicken lasagna. You made chicken lasagna.
Yeah.
So the parking lot. That's where I know you from.
Chicken lasagna. That's good because it doesn't, I don't know, if you're not a red sauce person, which I am. I like any kind of lasagna. So I do like that chicken lasagna.
Yeah, I thought that was
good.
really good. I feel like you have a lot of good recipes that you pull out. What are some of your favorite fall recipes that you make?
I'm a big fan of the crock pot starting in the fall. And I have a really good pork tenderloin one. It starts to, like right now is when it's good. It's got dried apricots and plums.
It's so good. We do love that recipe.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I love that.
And I do have a nice rotation of soups. Elizabeth does not love soup, but
I don't get that.
I don't either. And I didn't bring it up last night. I was just making it and she didn't say a word and she loved it.
No, I don't get that. Like I could have soup. We had soup today for lunch, tomato basil bisque. I love a soup.
I think a soup is
I don't
good.
know if Claire likes soup that much either. I could be starting a rumor, but I could be starting a rumor. For sure, Elizabeth is not like the number one soup haver, but I love soup. I could have it all the time.
I think Elizabeth prefers something heartier.
Yeah, but there's chicken sometimes in the soup or a protein. Yeah.
I make a really good orzo soup. That's a good one.
You do make a very good orzo soup.
But I'm trying to, and I think we talked about this a little bit last week, I'm definitely going old school. And when I go to the grocery store, I'm planning out like 3 or 4 meals for the week.
Prepping.
And it's amazing how it makes it so much easier when you prep. Like I did not want to make dinner last night and I knew I had stuff for like 2 different recipes.
Are you making dinner tonight?
I think I am.
Okay.
I'm not positive.
I don't want to I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but
no, I think I'm going to make dinner tonight. Yes.
What do you
Monday
thinking?
night, I think. She's like, should I stay for dinner?
Yeah. Like, share the
think,
recipe.
Yeah, I think I might make these ground turkey breast enchiladas.
Oh my gosh. That
I
sounds
think.
amazing.
Yeah, they're good.
Wow. Okay.
Simple.
I love that.
I'm gonna make feta and spinach. That's what I'm gonna make. Feta and spinach in a tortilla, and you make them just on the cooktop.
Oh, I like those
in
as
the
well.
skillet.
Yeah,
and
those
they're
are good.
really good.
Those are good.
Healthy.
Healthy. Yeah, that's like a Weight Watchers one.
Yeah, it's got
OG.
a combo of Parmesan and feta.
I love that. That's very good. Okay, well, we should definitely continue to share some of Anne's recipes throughout the fall. 'Cause I feel like you have some good ones.
What are you excited about changing in your apartment for fall?
Well, I think we mentioned this on last week's episode. Since I didn't really decorate last year, I'm just excited for the fall decor in general. I feel like we need like a warmer pillow on my couch. And I'm excited for the coffee table. I'm excited for the tortoise shell, the browns. Like, it's just going to feel really cozy and cozy is what I'm looking for.
I know. I was trying to think of your bar cart. If we had some tortoise, maybe we'll set it up like a wine cart.
Ooh, I love that.
I know. I did that at the lake house because we have a dry bar, and that sounds like the hair place, but
I know. I've always thought that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why they do it, I think.
I guess
it's like
it
a play
is.
on word.
Yeah, I like that. So we have a dry bar, which means there's no sink. And I did set it up for wine. I have a wine decanter and wine opener. So maybe we'll do your bar cart like that.
I really like that idea. Because I like how we kind of simplified it for the summer bar cart. Like, it was just not as many things. So I would kind of like to keep that up because it's not as cluttered.
Right.
Oh, you got me a Mackenzie Childs pumpkin.
That should be your bow.
It is my bow. Maybe I'll put a bow on the pumpkin.
It's so cute. We should put bows on the pumpkins.
We should put bows on the pumpkins. Yeah.
Yes. And then you touched upon, so when you guys were little, and over the years, I do like to do a little delivery here and there with a little, holiday cheer for people.
Yes.
So most of the stuff has arrived, and then I have a couple things showing up in a little bit, but should I tell what's in it or should we save it? Follow on stories, and
we're going to do a full recap on the reels, and then we'll come back up and we'll talk about it next week, because if there's people listening, it's going to be their little surprise.
Right. Plus, I got to see if I do it, get it completed first.
Right. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, we are giving, that's another great idea, especially if you, I don't know, have some friends or teacher gifts or coworkers or just people who you admire, a little gift. You've been doing that a lot. You've been sending gifts out to lots of people.
Yeah, a little outreach.
Little outreach program.
But you go in spurts like that, and you're like, I've written some notes, I've done some different things. It makes you feel good.
It does make you feel good. I think that, and it was very nice of you. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and I'll definitely share that on my Instagram if you want to check that out. We'll talk about it next week here as well.
Have you watched anything great on TV?
No, I have tried to not consume anything and just focus on my own stuff this week, but I need to. I don't even have a good recommendation of anyone who's like watching. Like, Summer I Turned Pretty is over,
right?
But I don't have like a good fall show for me right now to put me in the mood. I always feel like I watch the first like 5 episodes of Gilmore Girls.
I know. I feel like you always do that,
and then I don't really get past that first season, because then it's like that's the vibes are set in the beginning.
I've never watched that. I should watch it.
Like it. It's mindless.
We've been watching documentaries.
Oh, you're watching Only Murders last night.
Oh yeah, that's
good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. You can't go wrong with that.
And it actually has cozy fall vibes.
It does. Anything I feel like set in New York is like a good.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, those are just some of our updates for today. I think that we're going to try and have another family member, specifically Elizabeth, because I would love to get her take on her first couple weeks of working in the corporate world. I think that would be fabulous to hear from her.
Great.
And so hopefully we will have another person on the podcast. New episodes every Tuesday. So today that you're listening to it, obviously it came out on Tuesday. And then we're going to work out the details if we do a second episode throughout the week, when that will come out and what that looks like for us as a team.
Right.
So
this is such good stuff.
And thank you all for the support of how much you enjoy the podcast. And I was talking to my manager about monetizing it, and just things are in the works.
No, it's so good. I got some DMs. 2 women are best friends, and they watch it I think they watch and or listen together, and one got their mom involved in it. And they sent like the nicest DMs saying that they love you hosting your podcast. They love it.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet that people take the time to send such nice messages.
So sweet. Very
Yes.
sweet. Very appreciative,
So
because you
thank
can get
you.
in your head about it. But it's really just nice to like take the time to like write that out, because
Yeah,
that's
it
super
makes our
sweet.
day.
It
and
does.
we, of course, share it with each other.
Oh, yes.
And it's great feedback because we have so much fun doing it. And
Yes.
it's just that there's a very nice community.
Very nice community. And yeah, I just feel like we've got good momentum. Momentum would be the word for the week.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, and clenched as well.
Right. Maybe next week we'll get an update. I feel like that's what it is. You're probably going to have to get fitted for a mouth guard.
I think so. I think I'm clenching.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's like full adulting
Yes.
at that point.
Elizabeth wears one.
She does. We're a mouth guard family.
Yeah. Super relaxed.
Easy
breezy.
Easy breezy.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Bose & Company. Don't forget to shop our sale online, EmilyOnBose.com, 25% off. We'll get those shipped to you. I hope you guys are having a great start to your fall, and we will hopefully listen and hear from you. We will hopefully be back sooner than later. And remember that everything is in fact better with a bow. But bye now.